Okay, walking back to my car, I found the second one, the second eaglet. This is our male. He is sitting across the trail in the trees, a couple layers deep into the trees behind the marsh. So he's sitting there and squeeing back. As the female squeezes over to him, he's calling back and vocalizing. And now we're gonna get a wing stretch from this one. We're lucky that the sun isn't out, because if so, I wouldn't have been able to find this one at all. So, getting a wing stretch. It's been out and about probably all day. They're waiting for the adults to come back. It's almost time to roost. So, once it gets towards dark, they'll move back to the nest and roost in the nest overnight. Then first thing in the morning, they'll take off again. So again, getting another wing stretch looks like. I can't quite tell from this distance, and I don't have my glasses on, but so glad that I got to see this one also tonight before I had to head out. This one does look like he's got his head on a swivel a little bit. So he may be watching, or maybe just preening. Looks like he's preening it right now. So we'll give this one a little bit of camera time as well, even though he's way at a distance. So it looks like he's just gonna preen up. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see what we're looking at here. It's pretty crazy how far out these guys are already. Okay, so I'm standing on the trail, and I found the eaglet sitting in that tree way out there. And partially the way I knew where it was sitting was because of the voice. So I could hear it vocalizing earlier, and so I knew it was somewhere back there, but I wasn't sure where. And how I found the first one, also because of vocalizing. So at some point you have to not only see them, but you have to listen for them. So you hear them squealing, they're usually talking to each other or talking to the adults, vocalizing back and forth with each other. And that's how you'll be able to locate them, because as they gain a little bit more experience with flying, they're going to go farther and farther. And eventually they'll follow the adults, and the adults will kind of lead them out of the area and to a good food source. And then they'll be on their own. Okay, getting another stretch. Turning around here, maybe we'll get a flight. We're gonna just wait on this one for just a little bit longer. And if it does fly back, maybe I can get a couple of pictures of it in flight. I've not been very good about getting pictures in flight because they're too close when they fly over. Okay, he's moving around a little bit, getting some wings. Getting some wings on there, so we'll see if he's going to take off. Let's wait just a little bit longer. There's not too much of a breeze out tonight, but just enough that if they feel like flying, they have enough of a breeze to give them a little bit of loft. When it's really breezy out, they really enjoy flapping their wings and getting some loft from the wind. So again, we're heading towards sundown, so these guys are going to be flying off back to the nest here pretty soon. Okay, starting to look around a little bit. I don't know if you could hear that, but the female is calling out, saying, hey, it's time to come back to the tree. And the little male is like, you know what? Wasn't that nest long enough with you? I'm gonna sit out here and enjoy this solitude just a little bit longer. Okay, we had some folks. Okay, the sister is vocalizing again. And the male just seems to be ignoring her. And I don't know how long the male has been over in this area. It's been there as long as I've been out here looking for him. So just about an hour. So the female is calling out again. She's saying, hey, the nest is over this way. And from where I'm standing right now, I don't see the other one in the tree. I know where it's at, but the leaves are obscuring it right now. So again, unless you hear these guys when you're out here, you're going to have a hard time finding them unless you're looking at every tree from every angle. Okay, well this one looks like it's pretty content there. I'm going to go ahead and call this good. So the second time, here we go, from the Covington Eagle Nest tree area at the Covington Community Park. Have a great evening.